posture, instead of pushing off in the neck, maybe work on sitting back a little more.
She needs to break the guard.
Yeah.
Like, she needs to pull a knee in or something, knee up the butt, something. She needs to get out.
You see Maddie working on trapping that arm. Mary saw it coming and grabbed her thigh there to keep her from getting it. Arm and guillotine.
Maddie's been looking for the finish the whole time. I'm very impressed. She's been doing great.
It doesn't really look like Mary's trying to actually get posture. She just keeps going back to pushing on the
I
neck.
really just want to yell, Mary, you need to break the guard.
It looks like Mary is a little more concerned with causing pain to Maddie, trying to push across her throat,
maybe
trying
tire her out. By
but
putting
Mary
all this weight
is
on her.
an MMA fighter, and she hasn't really tried to do a lot. And you can see, I know they've cross-trained together, Ainsley and the girl over there coaching her, so I think they're trying to tell her to break the guard. You got to get out.
She's doing a better job of keeping her arms in the hands in the armpits.
Yeah, that's what Elijah keeps telling her to do, but I think he's following that up with break the guard, stand up, but she's not finishing the rest of the...
So it looks like we've got about 2 minutes left, and they're just...
We're still at 0-0 here.
Yeah, this guard battle's been going on.
Maddie's been working, though. I can't knock her. She's been trying to get something going.
I think if I were Maddie at this point, I would try to work on a sweep because she is able to get to a position to try to attack the armbar, but rather than try to attack for the submission, I think I would try to earn some points through a sweep or something like that.
I think her coach should probably, I don't know, is that, what's his name over there? Is that? What is his name?
Oh, you have a tap.
What happened? Okay. And Maddie was working for that the whole time, so.
A minute and a half left. Yeah, she was relentless with her guard attacks.
Yeah, she was trying the whole time. I'm very impressed with those attacks. She did great. Good job to both those ladies. All right, so next up in this bracket is Danielle Wynn versus Samantha Volkenhauss. Samantha actually is the lightest person in this bracket. I think she belongs in the 121 and under bracket, but actually we ran out of space of killers in that one. And so she got bumped up. Today she weighed in at like 122 or 123.
I
so
have
she's
her at 129.
Oh, I think I was giving her a little bit too. I think the scale was set up higher. It was all the way.
She is the only lady in the brackets that did not weigh in the 140s.
Yeah, she's significantly smaller than these other girls, but Samantha's definitely technical. I've competed at several tournaments that Samantha's been at, and she continues to impress me. So,
Samantha won her quarantine tournament she had at home against. She got second place against her cat. And I forget who the third placer was, but actually, when I first saw her, it was on I think a Girls and Geese Instagram post.
Oh, that's awesome.
She looks very happy, ready to go. Woo!
Oh.
That did not look pleasant. So we have Danielle Wynn. She weighed in at 142. She did not cut weight. She's out of ATT Lima. Recently, after a lot of the gyms opened up in June from the quarantine, she went to Team Lima.
Samantha's looking for those legs hard. Sorry, that is like.
Ooh, nice back
Oh,
toe.
wow.
She's like a monkey.
That braid.
Yeah.
My commentary is so bad. I never
like she's
seen
gonna
Samantha
get it.
looking for the rear naked choke.
Yeah.
Now, in the ADCC rules, you are allowed to slam.
Did
so
someone just yell out, "Don't tap"?
I don't know if Danielle will try to slam to get out of this position, but it is definitely allowed.
This can be exhausting.
Please
holding
don't. It
someone
might
up.
put my blood pressure through the roof. I'm like, does our insurance cover this? I don't know.
Well, there's an assumed risk. If you sign up for a tournament where slams are allowed,
Right, you signed the waiver, so
you have to expect that you're going to be slammed.
we can bury a body out back. I don't.
Samantha is losing one of the hooks. We see Danielle's able to get one of those hooks off, but Samantha's working it back in. Looks like she
dropped her down gently.
She did. I would not have. Win at all cost.
That's right.
Look, she's still holding on strong to that neck, though.
Looks like she's got a little bit of the squeezing through the chin, but she lost the grip, but she's trying to tighten it
Look
back
at her.
up.
She's on that, like a short choke.
Samantha is actually the only purple belt in the division, I think.
Samantha's tough, man.
She's a new purple belt, training out of Hurricane Jiu-Jitsu in Cleveland, Ohio. 4 years ago, she moved to Cleveland, or 2 years ago, she moved to Cleveland. But she started out of Iron and Soul Jiu-Jitsu in Clyde, Ohio.
Looks like she has the Klingermans in her corner, actually, right now, too. I know that they're close and they train together often. She's really good friends with Andrea, who's also in this bracket.
Yes, they said that they see each other a lot at tournaments. One thing that Samantha said is, I asked her if she was nervous at all being the smaller competitor, and she said that the only thing she was really nervous about was being boring.
Well, she hasn't been boring. That back take was pretty good. Pretty sweet little.
She is relentless on this neck.
She is.
So Samantha actually...
I think she's got it now.
Yeah,
Look at her. She's under the chin. She's got it.
She just got back from the role models camp.
And with a
She's
tap.
wearing the role models rash guard. That was a really sweet back take.
About 2.5 minutes in with the rear choke.
Great job, ladies.
Samantha, moving on to the next round. I think that she was my prediction to win this bracket, though.
I can't make predictions, but if you're listening to the Bluegrass Women's Jiu-Jitsu Club podcast, I might have made a couple. I don't know.
I say what I want.
I say whatever the fuck I want.
Said what you said.
Yep. All right, so next up, we have Tori Dean and Danielle Mills. I've competed against Danielle also. A lot of the girls in this bracket are my weight class when I'm in shape and not fat.
What's up, big girl? Hey.
I know. Right now, I'm not 145, but we're not going to talk about that.
You got that quarantine 15.
Yep.
That's actually what Samantha said, that she actually got the quarantine 25 because she actually walked around 120.
Right.
So Tori Dean was 143. Blue belt out of Parabellum Martial Arts and Strength in Waynesville, Missouri. She's been training about 2 years. She was actually spent 9 years in the U.S. military as a police officer and was a drill sergeant. So I'm expecting some little toughness out of her. You see she's got the...
They both went for that clinch there. They're locking up.
Danielle Mills is also a 2-stripe blue belt out of Georgetown MMA. Alejandro Bentecourt in the last bracket was going for that
front headlock as well. Maybe
So
they
we
have
may-
the same game plan.
Whoa.
Nice.
Scary.
Way! Holy shit! Sorry, my commentary. It's bad again. I suck at this.
Tori said her style is always evolving, and she loves any kind of choke, so not surprised to see her working for a choke. She also says she's a coach.
Oh, she's got a leg. Danielle's got a leg. Let's see what she does with it. She's from Georgetown. They do lots of leg locks there.
She's got that straight
Straight
ankle
ankle
lock.
lock.
Let's see if
going
she's
on.
defending it.
Tori's trying to force herself on top.
She needs to kick back if she's going to.
Let's see what she's going to do with it. Let's see what she's going to do with it.
She's looking to expose
Oh
the
my
heel.
God, I'm so horrible at this.
There she goes.
Oh,
She
she's
goes.
out of there. This is exciting.
Yeah, this is
Oh, I
full
love
on.
this. Yeah.
Tori looks a bit like a bit of a powerhouse. Looks very strong. And
She does look very strong and very focused on the position. Getting to those positions where she can be heavy and pressure.
Not surprised to see Danielle going for the leg lock. She actually says her favorite submission is any leg lock.
Yeah, we rolled Sunday as well, me and Danielle did. We both were fighting for legs pretty hard. We didn't leg lock each other, though, but we both were going for legs. We just sat in basically 50-50 for 4 minutes, or however long we were rolling.
That's because leg locks don't work.
Tori going for the north-south choke.
Yeah.
Trying to work into position.
Where's Gomez?
It looks like Sandro and Ethan Goss are actually in
Oh,
Danielle's
okay.
corner.
I hear Gomez yelling, but I don't know where he's at.
I think Sandro does a lot of coaching.
Yeah, Sandra's really good.
He's a brown belt. Looks like Tori's leaving her leg in there for Danielle to roll through.
Yeah,
so
Danielle's definitely looking for a leg to seek out there. Oh, look at her in this position. What are we going to do? This is a good match.
Danielle has a lot of experience on a format like this, single matches at a time.
Yeah, I've actually gone against Danielle twice in a UGI. I went against her in like a UGI super fight. Me and Danielle had against each other.
You see
And
Tori using that pass again.
Yep, she's back into that side control.
she's doing a really good job at getting to these positions. When we go to points, I can see Tori having a really strong game as strategy.
Oh, nice back take there.
She's just going position to position, super fluid.
So we're about a minute and 40 seconds away from points. You see Sandra asking for Danielle to fall to the opposite side of the choke. Good advice. Armbar there. We'll see. Danielle trying to step over. She's got it, but I don't know if she has the head control that she needs for it.
Yeah.
It's going to put her on bottom. Looks like Danielle's going to look for a leg lock.
Well, she's got her leg too if she wants to.
Looks like Danielle is working for the knee bar. Oh, maybe it's old.
Josh, it's not working.
She is trying to roll through if she could extend to get the knee bar, but I don't think that with her leg in that position she's going to be able to get it. She might be able to. There we go.
This is just attack after attack from these ladies.
Very good match. We are about 30 seconds away from points. See Tori looking at the clock, waiting for those points because she may have a plan to try to take advantage of that.
Tori seems to have a really good strategy for. I mean,
see that
she's
pass again.
moving.
Yeah,
She's
same
passing
pass.
so well to position to position. It's just so fluid. She's definitely going to score a lot of points if we.
That's the third
move
time
to
she's
that.
been able to get that pass.
Yeah.
So about 10 seconds away. I think Tori's very aware of the fact that we're going to points. She's
looking at the clock. She's ready.
Oh,
Whoa.
Peruvian. But she
Oh.
missed it. Went to guard. She didn't get that other leg high enough.
So here we go. We're moving on to points. I saw the ref look at the clock.
I love the range of attacks that Tori's showing so far.
Yeah, she's very versatile.
Yeah.
She's moving from one thing to another. Really, really good.
They actually said that they train on a military post.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice sweep.
It's gonna be
She's going to have to settle in for 3 seconds before she gets her points.
so
That's
that'll be
4
4
for
points
Tori.
for the sweep. She got the sweep and then passed the guard right away to top position.
Ooh, looks like an executioner. She's trying to hit it. She's trying to get the executioner. She's about to tap, but I don't know if she. Yeah, we have a tap.
That was pretty lit.
Tori
that was
Dean.
a great match. I'd never seen Tori roll before.
Tori Dean. Yep. So next we have Lauren Rodriguez and Andrea Shinagi. This will be our last match in this bracket. Lauren Rodriguez coming out. She cut 5 pounds for this. She's at 144. Very athletic build. She's a blue belt out of Northern Kentucky Martial Arts. But she says she doesn't compete a lot. Andrea Shinagi, weighed in at 142. Probably the tallest lady in the brackets today.
Is Samantha shorter than her?
She's a 2-stripe blue belt out of Indiana Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Academy under James Klingerman and AJ Klingerman. She's been training with them for 3 years, but trained 6 years prior to that at other academies.
the Clearmans are really awesome people. Actually, fun fact, Lauren lives really close to me, and I didn't even know it. I tried to convince her to come cross-train with me at Vision. She trains at Northern Kentucky Jiu-Jitsu.
Yeah, I think they're a Tom DeBlass affiliate.
Yeah, she lives in Cincinnati.
So Lauren was in the military, the Air Force, for 10 years, and she started training jiu-jitsu while she was on base in Turkey. We see Andrea just got done with the role model camp that the Klingermans do up in Indiana. She said that it gave her a lot of confidence coming into this event because she got to talk and work with a lot of female black belts, and it really made her feel very positive about this.
Ooh, she's got hyper fly pants on. Those are my favorite jiu-jitsu pants ever. They're actually really expensive, so I only have like one pair of the shorts and one pair of the pants, but definitely worth it because they're that thick material.
Oh, nice shot by Andrea.
Whoa, right off the mat. You gotta be prepared if you're sitting that close to the mat, right?
That'll wake you up.
Right.
Trying to restart. Hey, and they're back at it. Right into guard. So Lauren says her favorite submission is the rear naked choke. We'll see if she tries to use this position to get to it. Try to sweep. Looks like she is going to try and sweep here. We still have 3 minutes before we go into points. We see Andrea calls her style baby giraffe style.
Andrea's so cool. She's another person I've just known as long as I've been doing jiu-jitsu. I feel like I've known Andrea. We've competed at the same tournaments a lot.
We see Lauren trying to use that sweep, but Andrea's getting her knee up the middle for a little violator opening. Arm bar here. We'll see if Andrea's able to fight it off. It looks extended. We have a tap.
2.5 minute mark.
All right. That's pretty quick.
And that concludes the first round of the 122 to 145 bracket.
All right, we're going to take a 5 to 6 minute break, and then we'll be back with the second round of the 121 and under. Gang, gang, let's go. What? We're back on. We're live.
I was looking at you like, are you going to say something? We need to tell people.
Who's going to talk?
Starting round 2 of the brackets.
Yeah,
Round 2.
the semifinals. This should be very exciting because we're starting off with Gina Gooden again against Tabitha Watkins, who actually has the fastest submission so far.
So, you know the deal with the fastest sub, right? I got some Busch Light in honor of Bobby Emmons that donated the $100 to fastest sub. And you actually have to drink that if you want the money.
Nice.
You got to chug a Busch Light to get your money.
I was going to say, or I thought you said a K.
Well,
so
we're
I
not
was like,
gonna.
whoa.
No, we're not gonna go full Bobby Emmons. You don't have to drink all 12, but you do get to take the rest home with you after you chug one. So
Busch Light's garbage.
it is so garbage. And I don't know why Bobby drinks it. He
It's
probably
cheap.
can't even listen to this right now because he's banned from Facebook. He's in Facebook jail. But thank you for the.
All right.
All right, so this is 2 MMA fighters here. I think both pro.
The Slim Reaper versus Batgirl.
Both 2 very experienced girls, to say the least.
Got a lot of movement coming from Tabitha. I think. Has she done a wardrobe change?
I have no idea.
I thought she had on a purple rash guard earlier with Batgirl on it.
Maybe she did. I have the hiccups. I want some action. Let's go.
They're kind of going through the feeling out process,
know, I'm
trying to
just
see who's
kidding.
going to grab it. So this is a funny story, and it's kind of true if you think about it. Natalie has decided that she always wants to shake hands with her opponent first because she can always tell how the match is going to go based on their handshake.
Oh.
And I've watched her go out there, and she gives them her limp hand to see how hard they're going to squeeze.
That's
so-
funny. If you guys don't know, Natalie is our little jiu-jitsu, basically mascot, kind
Yeah,
of.
she's our Kentucky mascot, I think, for women's jiu-jitsu. But maybe this is kind of that process.
I think you could probably, I don't know, assume just from the MMA background that they're both used to that process as well in the beginning of fighting.
Definitely.
Nice trip from
with
Gina,
another trip.
Oh,
trying to get her double under so she can
Aggressively.
pass.
double underpass here.
We see it looks like Tabitha's trying to hold, but Gina's working that double underpass, and it looks like she's trying to pass to one side, but good ankle control. Tabitha able to get back to guard, which is her comfort zone.
You can see Tabitha's definitely got experience with the leg pummeling as well, making it hard for Gina to work for the pass.
Trying to work on that arm. Gina's doing a really good job of maintaining posture. See, looks like Tabitha's trying to hook up that arm, maybe looking to go around the neck, but Gina doing a very good job of shutting it down. Both of these girls, purple belts, MMA fighters.
I had a feeling this matchup was going to happen, and it's not disappointing.
So just to kind of talk about Gina a little bit, said that she is inspired by the people who keep showing up, not just in BJJ, but in life.
And Gina, for those who don't know that are watching, is a mom of 3 boys.
Girl, I asked her she was up about a week and a half ago, and she's so small, and she's got like a six-pack. I had a kid like 16 years ago and never recovered. And I'm like, did you? All of them, three of them babies come out of you. Three little boys,
Her
actually.
time
Yeah.
management is what impresses me.
For sure.
Right? She drives
The
2
drive
hours to
that
train
she
with us.
makes. Yeah. I mean, it's dedication, but also just impressive.
And
like,
she's in school.
yeah,
So
I mean, her
a lot to balance.
load is just so much, and how she does it, I don't know. I have no kids, and I can't remember to water my plants. So it looks like we're about to move into points here in a
less
second.
than a minute.
Tabitha looks like she's keeps working for an arm or something, but
Gina's really good at pinning one arm under the back and to break the guard.
Mhm.
So I'm sure that's kind of
what she's
what
working
she
on
might be working on. And then, of course, Tabitha working on trying
to
to
isolate an arm.
isolate an arm, obviously.
Oh,
Looks like Gina's very bendy, so we'll
yeah,
see if
she is
she gets it.
super bendy and comfortable, and I'm sure Adam's kind of cringing probably. Like,
Get
looking at-
18 seconds before it goes into
we
the
can't
points.
see what's on the other side, but Gina does not give up subs easy.
Looks like Gina's fighting to get her arm back in. We can't really see it
I
from
can't
here.
see anything.
Tap.
Great match.
All right, Tabitha and Watkins moving on to the finals, actually, or semifinals. Yeah, no, finals.
Yeah.
Finals, yeah. Damn, that went
Yeah,
fast.
it's only 14 matches today, guys. So it goes by quick. So our next matchup here is going to be Alex and Nikea.
This is going to be a very exciting one, I think.
I think so too. Alex is the smallest person in this bracket by far. She was not. She didn't even break. And she didn't even break. I put the scale at like 118. She didn't even break 118. So she's way significantly smaller than everyone else in this bracket.
Nikea actually cut 8 pounds.
Yeah,
So-
Nikea was the biggest one in this bracket. So this is the biggest versus the smallest.
But Nikea is the only blue belt to advance in this bracket as well, so we'll see if she can get
Yeah,
an upset
Alex
here.
is a purple belt.
And probably very close to brown. Nikea says she enjoys and is inspired by the thought or process of mastery, and I think we definitely see that in her style. We know Alex liked to get that front headlock, trying it on Nikea. Nikea has a bit of a height advantage here, so I don't know if she'll be able to get it as well on her. Pummeling from both ladies.
Both of these ladies seem very strong.
Oh yeah, both. I've rolled with Alex a lot, and she's super strong, especially for her size. I'll tell you what, the girls came for their money today.
$600 would be a nice Red Lobster dinner, Danny. See Nikea holding the elbow of Alex, prevents her from being able to shoot or drop very effectively for the legs.
You can tell these are two very experienced girls here.
Nikea gets that takedown, but
Is-
we're
I
not in
think-
points right now. Alex kind of holding on to the head. I think she needs to let it go.
Yeah, that can be very dangerous.
Nikea looks like she's working
Getting
on that Von
Von
Flu.
Flu.
Choke.
She shouldn't. I think she knows better.
Nikea with that top pressure.
As we saw with her match with Lacey, she's got incredible pressure. She was just relentless on Lacey. Once she got on top of her, she never let her go.
It looks like she's working for that head and arm triangle again. Alex doesn't have her legs locked up. She might be trying to underhook for maybe trying to elevate. Alex's arm looks like it's kind of stuck there, but she's still doing a good job of elevating that leg, trying to make some space.
Use that elevation to create some space.
The corners of these girls are impressive too. Sandra's are really good. Alex's corner is Sandro, and then in Nikea's is Brandon McCaffrey. So both really good corners.
Alex was able to get some elevation and almost go back to guard, but Nikea immediately was able to regain that position. Alejandra, her coach, said she was inspired by Cheez-Its. It's Gomez's words.
I remember, I think when she sent me the answers to her questions, she said that she didn't have an inspiration.
She didn't, and I asked her, I said, you left that one blank. And
she has a kid.
I know.
Which is, I mean, not saying that your kid has to be your inspiration, but she's still, the pressure is just on that head and arm triangle.
She looks like she's losing space a little bit. She wanting to flat Alex back down on her back. Alex is trying to work hard to her side, but I don't know that that's a good idea because she could end up getting her back taken.
Yeah, we might see her go to the gift wrap or work for the armbar or the back take.
She's able to flatten her back out.
Here comes the big explosion.
I like those.
I mean, she's doing a good job at trying. She's just being patient, trying to create that space.
I'd like to grab that top arm with her bottom arm around and like hit the gift wrap. We have about a minute left into points. Less than 30 seconds before we go to points.
And like you were saying, she's the only one that's competed in the ADCC rule set. So you can hear Brandon coaching her over there, like, here comes points, here comes points. They have strategy for this.
Set yourself up 4 points.
Yeah. This is like the same road we went down with Lacey, actually.
4 seconds?
Almost exactly.
There we go. We see her coach telling her to take the hook out so that she can try to get it back for points.
And there she did it.
There she did, just like with Lacey.
Yep, it's the exact same. It really looks like they have a good strategy for these ADCC rules, it seems like.
If she can get the hooks back in, she'll get another 3 points.
And
looks like she's got to hold it for 3 seconds, though.
Looks like Adam's going to let him.
And then he's going to move them.
That was good reffing.
Yeah.
To let her get her points there, I think.
I don't think there's anything more frustrating as a competitor to get stopped in
right
the middle.
In the middle.
Yeah.
I think that was good.
Find a good stopping point. 6-0 right now. Nikea up 6. Nikea looking for points again.
Yeah.
3 more points.
Looks like she's gonna run it up.
She's up by 9. I think it'd be a good idea to really start working for that sub now. She's got a good
what's
buffer.
about to happen. She had the body lock there for a second. She's trying to switch it.
She may get 3 more here.
So Brandon's advising her to. Oh, she's out.
Well, she took the top hook out to try to get 3 more points, but it ended up being to her disadvantage, maybe, because now,
I mean, Alex is a tough competitor, like I was saying. She's working here.
And so Alex actually just got negative points for pulling
Yeah,
guard.
but she doesn't care.
No, she doesn't care.
I think with the amount of top pressure that Nikkei's had, I wouldn't have advised dropping under.
Yeah, exactly.
Under her, yeah.
Yeah.
Unless you're like 100% sure that you're gonna.
Especially without going for
But
a
I
sub
could see
immediately.
her.
I would have. The only way I would have advised dropping under is if you were immediately going into a leg entry, which that's one of her strong
That
suits.
is one of Alex's strong
is
suits.
leg locks, but
Yeah.
instead she kind of dropped into guard, and I
Mhm.
don't think that was a good idea given how strong Nikkei has been on top pressure.
Alex again looks very calm, like a lot of these girls have. Oh.
We see Nikkei on her back for change.
Her arms are way out there.
Yeah, me in the middle,
Looks
so
like
you're
she's
working for
going
a leg
for a
lock.
Yep,
leg lock.
there she goes. It looks like she's got a straight ankle here. It's pretty tight.
She may, but Nikkei is
it
hopping over
looks
the
really
leg.
tight.
Hopping over the leg
Yeah.
is going to relieve that pressure.
Do you think? I think Alex might attack him again. She has to.
Yeah, she knows she needs the finish.
She has to get a finish here. She's down 10 points, so.
The defense to that straight ankle is part of the 10th Planet warm-ups, though, so I wasn't surprised to see Nikkei immediately push the foot off the hip and hop across. Alex has a minute and 40
I
seconds.
can see her
and
dropping
Nikkei-
down again for another leg.
I think she's going to have to go into a leg entry.
Yeah, she's gonna try to enter. I think she knows that she has to.
Nikkei is going to score some more points here with mount. Going to do that punch choke that's her favorite, according to the information she provided. We have 17-0 for Nikkei with almost a minute to go. 20-0. Alex is going to definitely have to get a submission if she wants to win this.
Alex is stuck back in that body lock.
This will be our first match to go all the way.
Nikkei's last match went all the way.
Oh, you're right.
No, Danny.
Just kidding.
Looks like she might be trying to get that
You're right. It was Lacey.
rear naked choke, but don't know that she's going to be able to finish in 35 seconds.
This match was so similar to the one with Lacey.
Yeah, the game plan
It really is.
must have been the same.
But you know, I asked everybody during the rules meeting. I said, "Has anybody competed ADCC?" And she was the only one.
Yeah.
And her coach Brandon was like, "Yeah, we do we're
Yeah,
ADCC
you can tell
rules."
from his coaching. That's
They
exactly.
plan exactly what to do.
Yeah.
They have really great strategy here towards the end too. They're watching the clock. They know exactly what they're looking for. This is exactly how the match ended with Lacey too. Actually, they were going for a twister. Almost the exact same thing.
Good match.
That was a great match.
That was some very methodical coaching. Which
Yeah,
can help. He had
I
her
mean,
ear
Brandon-
the whole time.
Brandon is all the 10th Planet coaches seem to be similar. I wonder why.
It's like they have a system that they talk about.
All right. So,
Are we going straight into the next round?
we're going to go straight into the next round.
All
Straight
right.
into the next round.
Samantha Volkenhauss back again against Maddie Haynes.
This will be a good one.
I say Samantha gets best hair for the event.
Dude, that braid.
She got like that thick, full hair that hasn't been ruined by jiu-jitsu yet.
Right. How? I don't know, because she
Reminds me
competes
of-
a
Is it
lot.
Anna or Elsa that has the red hair and braid in Frozen?
Anna's the redhead. Elsa's the blonde. I mean, she could hurt someone with it. She got to swing it hard enough. Ready? Everybody ready?
So Maddie is a blue belt out of Gracie Baja. Nice
Yeah, she pulled
armbar
right
attack.
into that armbar.
She's trying to get that $100. She can roll through, but she doesn't have that leg across the stomach, so I don't know. She might have it. That's a tap. 9:28. 30 seconds in.
Right.
That's our fastest.
That's our fastest so far. Oh, it's empty.
Thank goodness.
Did she have the arm extended all the way?
Yeah. So that's our top contender for fastest submission.
I told her she had to drink a Busch Light if she won, and she was like, "I might throw up." I was like, "Well, you have to finish it all, or else you don't get the money."
I'll drink it.
It's part of the deal.
I can take one for the team.
I'm pretty white trash, as brown as I can be. As brown as I am, I'll shotgun a Busch Light with
there you go.
Next up, we have Tori Dean.
And Lauren Rodriguez.
Hey.
Tori's really impressed me. I never have seen Tori grapple before, and now I'm like really excited to train with her at some point.
So Tori Dean out of Parabellum.
And Lauren's like my neighbor, so I should train with her too.
And Lauren Rodriguez out of Northern Kentucky Martial Arts under Scott Smith. Little waltz here. Both the ladies fighting for grips.
I have a judo background as well, so I actually really enjoy the grip fight process.
Tori being very aggressive, pushing off. See Lauren working for that overhook. Both of these ladies are blue belts. Both of them around the same weight, 144 and 143.
Oh, we got a croc on the mat.
Both of them prior military for almost a decade.
Oh, yeah, true.
Tori with the head snap.
Last match, we saw Tori working from position to position really, really well. I'm wondering if she's going to do the same thing and implement the same strategy.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Right. She seems to be like she has a lot of good, it seems that she has a lot of good traditional jiu-jitsu, and I really like it.
I'm not sure, but I think they're a bit more of like kind of a club.
Okay.
In that they're on the military base.
I got you.
When I asked about like what affiliation they were under, it was just kind of a bunch of people that kind of train together.
I got you.
They have a guy who's like a CSW, but other than that, it was mostly just a lot of people on post training together.
Well, whatever it is, it seems to be like it's working.
Most military regimes have some sort of like Gracie combatives instructor, so that might be why it's more of like a traditional style.
Yeah, her style seems super traditional, but very effective, especially in this rule set. Like we were saying, it seems like once it got past that 5 minutes, she's able to score points for sure and run it up.
See Tori keeping her hands in the armpits, trying to keep Lauren from breaking her posture and working that high guard. She's doing a great
job, yeah.
So Tori's trying to work her shoulders back in. She's going to pass.
I think Lauren's formerly an SAS girl, right?
I thought I saw her coach had the shirt on, but
Because she's from Dayton. I know they have a gym up there, so. Dayton,
she
Ohio.
doesn't say. She doesn't say. So she's been training about 4 years, though. We know Lauren said that she's inspired by women black belts and the opportunity to be a role model for younger girls. She wants to, within the next year, try to get her purple belt and to get better at takedowns and leg locks.
Who?
Lauren.
Cool. Look at Tori with this pass again, the knee cut. Slicing the knee through. She's used that pass several times, and it's very effective. She's been able to slide that knee through and really just...
Well, Lauren has very long legs, and she's kind of working like a loose guard, but like that works to Tori's advantage, I think, because she's able to slide her shorter legs through.
Yeah, she definitely negates the longer grappler by having like such a pressure passing style.
Exactly. She's done a great job with that on every opponent.
See, Tori's looking at the clock. She's waiting for that point.
She knows. Yeah. She's looking. She's very aware. I'm impressed. I had never met Tori until this point. We met through a women's grappling network group. And
get that arm bar she might try for there. Belly down. Don't know that she has the shoulder. Yeah, she didn't have the shoulder in locked enough.
And they're back to their feet.
And back to neutral.
Yes.
That's great.
Very
With
nice.
about 15 seconds till the points start.
And Tori's ready for that. She's been looking at the clock the whole time.
We are at points, so if a takedown happens, we'll get a score this time.
Lauren seemed to be looking for that overhook.
Nice.
Sweet.
This is the second time we've seen Tori do that. She did the first match, too. Like I said, super traditional, but super effective. She's really utilizing this traditional jiu-jitsu.
She's got 3 points now for
Pressure
holding
passing.
that position, knee on belly. See if she can pass into mount. She's had a little bit of trouble when she does get knee on belly going into mount and actually maintaining it for any amount of time. So if she can do it this time, she'll actually get some points for it.
She's really got that shoulder pressure. I can see Lauren is like struggling to look the other way or build a frame because she's so heavy.
You know, when she moves to mount too, she needs to isolate that far arm so she can pass, but I think she's focused more on the shoulder pressure, which allows the other person usually to push her into half guard.
Nice spin. Oh. Might get caught in a triangle here. Lauren's working for it.
She's looking up at the clock again.
She's up 7-0. Both of her arms are out, though. I think, anyways, it looked like the other arm was out. She may try to double underpass here, which was very effective in her last match. There's that pass.
She just goes back and forth with it.